Get him out, get him out. Hold, stop. Stop right there. Let's go. Woo! Get him out.
What's good? What's good? It's the one and only, but what do I know? Boxing coming back at y'all with another one, man. Now, this is a subject I've always wanted to speak on. You hear the music, so things might get a little creepy for some of y'all. But man, you know, I've always wanted to speak on it, so now I finally get the chance to, because Conor McGregor just posted what you see in the screen. It says the worst hiding he ever took. He ran out the gym. So he sat there and laughed. Paulie Malignaggia then responds on his Instagram by saying, so how adorable this guy. It's been 6 years, and although he's the only one that got all 12 rounds on video, he keeps it hidden, and instead of showing the same 5-second edited on loop for 6 years, bro, you're everyone's punching bag, and at this point most people know you were mine too, or you'd have at least got over it by now. Hashtag no balls. All right, so Paulie Malignaggia definitely stated his case. That was Paulie Malignaggia's Instagram, verified Instagram account. So I like I said, I've always wanted to get my opinion on this, and now I actually get a chance to. So here we go. So now, for y'all that don't know, just a little backstory. Paulie Malignaggia, well, Conor McGregor wanted Paulie Malignaggia to be a sparring partner for him as he was preparing for his fight, mega event with Floyd Mayweather. So this was like, their fight was like August 26th of 2017 or whatnot. Now, the thing about it was, it was actually a little back and forth from Paulie and Conor. Not a lot, not nowhere to what it was afterwards, but just a little back and forth from Conor and Paulie back then, and then and so Paulie flew out, from what I understand, and at the time I want to say Paulie had been retired. Well, actually, no, he wasn't retired. He actually had a fight that same year, but he had got stopped. But anyways, Paulie definitely looked to be out of shape though coming in. So what happened? But basically, everybody knows the viral clip that went around where Conor McGregor says he dropped Paulie Malignaggia. Of course, Paulie Malignaggia came back and replied and stated that no, he didn't drop me. That was a push or whatever. And I knew a lot of people was upset with Paulie. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think Paulie was in the wrong. I don't think Paulie was in the wrong because when you post stuff like that, Paulie is forced to defend himself. Paulie, at first, I remember the first interview Paulie had after the sparring session. Paulie, he was just like, it's a method to his madness. He has a method to his madness or whatnot. Then the viral video comes out, so then Paulie has to defend himself, and Paulie was going on saying that no, that was not a knockdown, that was a push. All right. Now, shout out to the UFC, shout out to the MMA. I got a close friend that's in the UFC named TJ Downtown Brown. TJ Brown, y'all know that. That's my bro, that's my guy. I love that dude. Got some guys fighting in the MMA that I'm real cool with, Jesse Press, all them. So we've talked about this before. But anyways, if you want to know my opinion, I really feel like Conor didn't beat Paulie in that sparring session. And this is why I'm telling you guys this. And for anybody that disagrees, I mean, you really can't be mad at the facts that I'm finna put out, right? Now, we all know how Conor McGregor is. Conor McGregor is definitely, he's far from being bashful. He's not shy at all, and he definitely doesn't shy away from confrontation or whatever. Now, obviously Conor McGregor was touching up Paulie. I mean, we all know that. He was landing some shots on Paulie. So we can't deny that. However, anybody can put together, if they spar 12 rounds, they said they sparred 12 rounds, all of the rounds being 3 minutes, right? That's 36 minutes, bro. That's 36 minutes of fighting, not including the minute rest. That's 36 minutes of fighting, bro. Okay? So they fought for 36 minutes, and it's been 6 years. Yeah, it's been 6 years, and yet we've seen the same 30-second clips. The same 30-second clips. Now, of course, out of 36 minutes, when you have two professional fighters, you can muster up. Anybody can muster up some clips about 30-second clips of you landing some shots, right? But we've not seen anything other than those, right? And honestly, just being honest, that knockdown was not a knockdown. It was definitely a push. But continuing, we only seen 30 seconds, a 30-second clip, the same one for 6 years, right? Now, I understand Conor not putting the sparring out before the fight with Floyd Mayweather. I completely understand that. Right? I even understand Conor McGregor, if Conor McGregor was gonna do a rematch with Floyd, or because it was actually talks about Conor McGregor possibly fighting Paulie Malignaggia just because of how big this situation got. So I even understand if Conor McGregor didn't want to fight, if he didn't want to post it because it was a possibility that him and Paulie Malignaggia could be fighting or whatever. I could even understand that then, right? However, neither or has happened, and it's been 6 years, bro. So you mean to tell me if you've been beating up on this dude for if you was beating up on this dude for 12 rounds, and you stated that you know that he got the worst beating ever and all this type of stuff, what is the point of not showing the whole video? We still had when Jake Paul and Hasim Rahman Jr. they were going back and forth about their sparring video, and Jake Paul after the fight didn't go through, Jake Paul uploaded the whole sparring session. It didn't even take long for Jake Paul to do it. So that's all I'm saying. Like, what's the purpose of what would Conor be like? What if Conor really pecked on Paulie Malignaggia the way he said he did? Then why has Conor not uploaded the whole sparring session? It's been 6 years. I mean, you anybody that knows Conor McGregor, I mean, this is the same guy that was throwing dollies and tour buses and stuff like that. This dude would have been uploaded that just to shut Paulie up. You know what I'm saying? And it's no hate towards Conor McGregor, because I always told you guys, I love those type of personalities, bro. That we need that. I'm a fan of Conor McGregor. I'm a big fan of Conor McGregor. I love the trash talk, but I'm just stating I'm just stating my opinion, bro. He would have been uploaded that, right? So I don't really think that Conor beat up on Paulie like the way he said. I mean, and to further prove that too, Conor stated that he has the whole sparring session on numerous occasions. So it's like, bro, why have you not uploaded them then? Like, bro, I mean, it's really no reason at this point. It's been 6 years, y'all still going back and forth about it. Like, it's really no reason. So that's just my take on it, bro. That's just my take, man. Shout out to Conor. You know, he definitely took UFC to the next level, man. That dude, and him and Floyd, I didn't like the press conference. I didn't like because it was too WWE-ish. It wasn't authentic. It was just two big trash talkers that got in the ring, and they didn't really have anything personal against each other, so they just made it like a WWE. It was just too WWE-ish. I ain't gonna lie. The fight was cool for what it was. You got to take it for what it was. But you know what's crazy though is me and the guys, you know, Jesse Press, some of my MMA friends, like they'll always say, man, like, bro, Conor took the best boxer and went 10 rounds with him. And so, you know, all this type of stuff. But I always tell them, like, bro, in 2017, Floyd Mayweather was not the best boxer, bro. He was the most popular, but he was not the best boxer, bro. Like, I would have been more impressed. I would have been way more impressed if Conor would have went 10 rounds with, like, Canelo Alvarez, somebody his size. Like, you got to think, Floyd Mayweather already is not known for his power. He was, like, you know, already 40. He was, like, 40. And he was a small guy. He was way smaller than Conor. You know, so if Conor would have fought somebody his size like Canelo Alvarez or Triple G or Jamel Charlo and went 10 rounds with them, then I would have been surprised, bro. I would have been real surprised then. But Floyd Mayweather, like, nah, at the time, like I said, Floyd Mayweather wasn't the best boxer in 2017. He was already retired for 2 years. He just was the most popular. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe. But what do I know?